Denise, guess what?
What, Abby?
We got chismes.
Hi, everyone. Happy Wednesday, I guess, right? What's that, Abby?
Suki's toy.
Is that a purple cow?
It is. She loves this purple cow.
That is so cute.
She loves everything that is
I don't know where my
colorful.
llama is.
Huh?
I don't know where my llama is.
Well, that's your toy, not your pet's toy.
My toy. I lost my toy. Oh my goodness. Anyway, happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Happy home day.
Welcome back to new episode of We Got Chisme.
And the purple cow.
And the purple cow.
The cow needs to be washed.
Welcome. My name is Denise, and this is Cerecito. And he has a guest today, the purple cow.
Who needs to take a bath, by the way?
I don't think Suki would like
I don't care. She's gonna think it's gonna be brand new again. That's all she cares.
Okay. He's a good dog. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So what do we got for today's stories, Denise?
Today, we're going to talk about the worst of the worst. Cheaters. Wow. Cheaters! So, very basic title. I put, cheaters gonna cheat. Have you heard the haters gonna hate?
Yeah.
That's why I just changed it to cheaters gonna cheat. But feel free to change the title if you want.
I will do that.
He will. Okay, guys. So this is not the title. There's gonna be a new one.
Yeah.
We will all find out on Wednesday.
Unfortunately, yes, guys, because that's too basic.
It's too basic.
It's gonna be so basic.
Okay, I'm so sorry for being a basic bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
For everybody records, she called herself that. So don't put words on my mouth, lady. It came out of your own.
That's what I say. I'm just joking.
Sure.
Anyway, let's go to story number one.
Sure.
And let's talk about this gem of people. Cheaters. So this one comes from the subreddit Charlotte Dubray YouTube. And the title is, Am I the asshole for making my ex side chicks find out about each other? Want me to read the title again? Do you have a confused face? Were you good?
I'm good, but I'm just trying to figure this dude out. But go ahead.
Yeah, me too. I was confused when I saw this title. It says, I've had this account forever and only ever lurk. Never thought I'd be the one posting, but here we are. Names change because I enjoy employment. I, 29, female, dated my now ex, 34 male, Todd, for about 9 months. Only a few people knew about us, all outside the office. Because we are both junior managers and our senior manager is very thou shall not date thy org chart. Like we cannot date anybody inside, I guess. Also, we did not feel like going to HR explaining that yes, we consented to liking each other and then have everyone getting into our business. So we kept it a secret. So secret or main weekday bonding activity was him driving me home. Looking back, it was basically carpooling with benefits. Anyway, 3 months ago, Todd got assigned to oversee 2 batches of new hires back to back. Suddenly, he was so busy. Rain check, baby? We barely saw each other. I even started bringing my car because he did not have time to drive me home anymore. But I silenced the tiny detective in my mind because he's never given me a reason not to trust him. I told myself onboarding is stressful. He has to bond with them. It's fine that I'm not invited to these bonding sessions because secrecy, because manager, because corporate Romeo and Juliet, yada, yada, yada. And so my delusion deserved a performance bonus. About 2 weeks ago, during a quick catch-up with other junior managers, he got a call from one of the newbies, Michelle, who I later found out is still 24. He was sitting right next to me, so I heard his sigh. Now, he was already handling the second batch, so why is the first batch girly pop calling him? His tone dropped. The vibes shift. My soul astral projected. I just knew some fuckery was happening. I confronted him that night. He immediately went defensive and somehow flipped it, so I was the crazy one. Olympic level gaslighting. And because I am a humble clown, I believe him. Big mistake. Last week, a coworker who has zero idea Todd and I were dating casually mentions she saw him having lunch with Justine. She was from the second batch of the new hire. 22 female. Again, let's remember this man is 34. So 22 female at a cafe near the office. They look cozy, she said. So now we potentially have Michelle and Justine, 2 side quests, 2 DLCs. What the actual fuck is going on? Sir, this is not a franchise. Man, this mouth breather really out there collecting girls like Pokemon. Don't even get me started on the age gap. I laughed it off like it was tea, but internally I was buffering. So at this point, our communication had already dwindled to dust. My last text the same day I found out his horseshit went unanswered. I got ghosted and I did not even clock it. After days of radio silence and my brain doing backflips, I texted him, "We are done." Okay, it was a whole ass litany of profanities, but that's the gist of it. And I blocked him. No explanation requested. I should have. It said, no explanation requested. I should have. 9 months surely entitle me to some form of it. Oh, yeah, because they were together 9 months, so she thinks that she should have some explanation. But girls, sometimes it's better not to keep talking to them, but okay. So now she says, but my pride kept me from asking, and I had just heard excuses. But benefit of the doubt officially expired. If you are running a circus, at least sell tickets. Now for the villain arc. I would like to preface this by saying this was not my finest moral act. I almost called in sick last Friday, but revenge does not do remote work. I do not know what I expected from Todd, but him on his knees, maybe? An acknowledgement of my text? But he just ignored me, and he passed my office enough to make it obvious that he was ignoring me. The audacity. It's probably what pushed me to do what I did. Michelle happens to be friends with one of my direct reports. We sometimes talk during breaks and indulge in light gossip. She's my main source for all the tea in the office. So in a moment of petty clarity, I accidentally, in quotes, mentioned hearing that Todd was going out with Justine. I know how unprofessional of me, so sue me. The girl was shook, offended on Michelle's behalf. I pretended not to understand, so I asked why she seemed so concerned. That's when she told me that Michelle is Todd's girlfriend. I had many thoughts in this moment. Mostly I was screaming and thought in my head, this is not how we manage down, dumbass. I performed the best acting of my life. Shock, confusion. Oh no, I just heard a rumor. I did not actually see them together. The backpedaling was Oscar worthy. Meryl Streep will be proud. Pretty sure my staff has already babbled to Michelle by now. I did not stick around long enough to watch the fireworks. I am tired, I'm heartbroken, but apparently I'm also a petty, vindictive bitch. Intrusive thoughts say, do it. And I say, okay. I have not shared this with my friends yet because I have a feeling I get barrage of "I told you so." Should I be guilty? Did I violate some girl code of honor with this obvious manipulation? Or can I excuse this as the action of someone emotionally concussed, temporarily unhinged, freshly ghosted, corporally casually? Thanks for being my emotional dumpster. I'll be back with updates when the plot thickens and off if someone starts crying in my office.
That's all she did?
Yes, I mean, she pretended to accidentally let it slip out. But I'm like, girl, and I got this like 2 days ago, or 3 days ago, and now it was removed by the moderator.
Oh.
So the tea is teaing.
No updates.
Man, no updates. I'm gonna see if we have some comments, but I don't think you we have a lot of comments, okay? I don't think you violated any girl code, okay?
I mean, if anything, she was helping them out.
Exactly. You were just letting them know
You've been played.
Yeah, exactly. You saved them months of their lives because you spent 9 months with this dipshit, and then you were saving them from having to face the same thing, or probably even younger.
Yeah. So that's that's a huge douchebag move. But at the end of the day,
yeah. Top comment says, "No, the asshole. He was manipulative, greedy, sus, and outright shitty. You deserve better, and so do those girls. He's the issue, not you or them. By the way, your description language is chef kiss. If you turn this into a book, drop the link. I will buy it. Best of luck with everything." And then OP says, "Thank you. That actually made me feel better."
I mean, girl, like really, you don't have to feel like any type of way.
Yeah.
That's why he was not concerned when you drop his text, when she dropped him the text like that we done.
We're done. He didn't care. He had 2 more.
He's like, oh well, one fall through. Let's go.
Somebody comments and says, "My ex was a security guard at an all-girls college and started screwing multiple girls from the college. One of them messaged me when she found out he was married, apologizing profusely. Give me receipts. I was able to find the 4 other girls via our cell phone bill and their Facebook, LOL, idiots. Send an anonymous message to the dean of students, HR, and head of security the evidence. Then let the girls know they were just 1 of 5, not counting his wife. Still one of the most satisfying things I have done. Good for you, girl, not the asshole." Yeah, so men are shit.
No.
I remember someone who had like one in every department, kind of. And one of them was married. And one time, a supervisor had to call him and be like, "Are you with this person? Because, her husband is looking for her." And they were like, yeah, I will let her know. And they used to go to his car to like do stuff in the parking lot.
To the dean?
A parking lot that had cameras everywhere.
Coño, la gente no tiene decencia.
Nope.
A veces, sometimes it just blow my mind how people can be so sadistic.
How do they have the audacity to do that? So how do you have the time to have 5 girls? And a wife and 4 girlfriends? Where do you get the time?
Well, I was gonna say, like, I don't know how they pull all this bullshit through.
I'll keep track of them. Like, who is who?
Which tells you people, if you ever and mind you, these are the people that are always complaining that in a bad situation life never gets better for them. If you put time in your mind and focus on doing some shit like that, and you get away for a long time, imagine what you can accomplish in your fucking life if you put the same focus,
if you put the same energy
that would product your fucking self instead of being fucking somebody else's life.
I love that.
So, like, come on.
But sometimes they don't do much. Sometimes they find Because like this guy that I knew, he thought all the
Oh,
work
that guy that you
that he
mentioned.
was doing, it was he will find weakness. Like most of them will have some trauma that they went through recently or some issue that made them depressed, and he will take advantage of that by
Oh,
being the person that hears about these problems and then doing it, just making them feel safe and do all this thing, because that was his motto, like finding weak women that are in weak
not
state,
weak women. Say
women that are in
the
weak
word
state,
in vulnerable stage.
in vulnerable stage.
Yes.
Yes, that's the wording, but yes, that's what he will find and then use that to his
Advantage
advantage, I guess.
to just get his way with the girls. That's all fucked up.
It is. But that says more about him than anything.
Well, this just sounds like he's a sort of a sociopath.
Yeah. Yeah, he completely disappeared. Like, he got in so much trouble because everybody found out and he just disappeared. Like, basically, the supervisor was like, if you don't leave, I'm going to have to fire you and file it with HR. And he had to basically quit and disappear the same day. That sadly, there were no consequences besides him being frustrated. But I don't know. I have no idea what happened after that. But it was crazy.
People sometimes don't know what they want. They want to have too much.
Yeah.
Too much. And for what?
I mean, well, he still had a girlfriend, a stable girlfriend, like a long-term relationship girlfriend.
Ay, pobrecita, tiene que tener más cuernos.
She's collecting them at this point.
No, she must have like an Oscar collection at this point. Like, what the fuck?
So sad, but I'm saying some men can do this because of how they are, I guess. I don't know. It's crazy. Anyway, another comment says, no, the asshole, also hilarious. He deserves revenge and she deserves not to be played. Also, that was the most entertaining story I have ever read. Thank you. And then Opie says, my humor gets darker the crazier the situation gets.
We can tell, girl. We can tell.
Yeah, somebody else asked for an update, and they're like, there needs to be an update before the weekend. I'm so invested in this dumpster fire that's about to explode all the way to HR.
No.
And OP says, when something juicy happens, I will definitely update. I'm ignoring everything outside my own office right now. Haha. Some shit might be going down, and I still be staring at my laptop. Okay, so I don't think we have any. I was trying
Okay.
to check if we have. Yeah, no. She only said that she gets sarcastic when she's angry, and this is why she did this. I don't see anything else from her giving an update. So I'm gonna keep an eye. Hopefully, we get an update, and I can add it to another episode.
So how if she delete the moderator delete her story?
Maybe she did it because something happened. Maybe HR got involved, and she didn't want to get any issues.
Mm-hmm.
But if nothing happens, or the guy gets fired, or everything calmed down, she can come back and.
I mean, if they put the if she already took it down, it's because, like you say, most likely HR already.
Yeah, but I have seen this happen. I've seen people taking down their post, not saying anything, and then coming back and be like, "Hey, actually, this happened." But there is also the side of people that disappears completely, and you never get an update. I know those bugs.
It's like sipping the tea halfway through and not finishing.
I know.
But it was a good one though. It was a good one. So it gave you an idea of how much people can invest in this and how you call this, like property.
I guess like they
So
try
it can be,
to manipulate people.
yeah. Talaga something
They're perfect gaslighters. You never know when they're lying.
Exactly. I was trying
Sadly.
to find the word, but my English today no bueno. Sorry about that. It's a lot of going on in my head.
That's okay. It happens all the time when you're bilingual. I'm sure everybody that
know.
bilingual is listening to a podcast can relate.
Yo, I was talking to people in Spanish on Friday at work, and they just speak English. And I'm like, and halfway through, I'm like, oh shoot, wrong language. What the fuck? I'm like, I'm so sorry. My switch just turned in the wrong time.
It happens. I switch, not jobs. Like I switch job titles, like I'm doing something else, but I'm still in the same company. But I have two coworkers I work closely with. One of them speaks Spanish. She's from Venezuela. Amazing. The other one, it's not, and she speaks only English, but she's amazing too. They're both great. But the issue is that I'm talking to one of them, the one that speaks only English, on the phone in English, and then the other one messaged me in Spanish. So as soon as my brain reads the
The
Spanish, it
your
switches back
brain,
to
and
Spanish.
then you
So
answer the
I'm
brain.
talking now to the coworker on the phone in Spanish, and I'm like, oh my God, I am so sorry. It happens to me all the time.
It's like the brain registers something. Like, okay, Spanish. Okay, keep going in Spanish. I'm like, God. But yeah, at least we have the privilege that we know more than a language. So
Sure, we have to say it that way.
yes. So going back to the story, um, yeah, girl, you know the asshole. You did the fucking right thing. Kudos to you. To be honest with you, I was hoping more of a dirty shit going down. So you did it very gracefully. So casually just peep it out. And most importantly, without her being involved directly. Those rumors at work comes in handy.
Yes, they do.
Let's
Let's move on to story number 2. Story number 2 comes from the subreddit Petty Revenge.
Oh, how would you like this one?
And the title says, Once a cheater, always a cheater. An epic story of revenge on my ex. This is kind of long, but it's worth the read. So I had been on and off with this girl for a while. She was smoking hot, solid, 9 out of 10. Her and I just kind of clicked right off the bat, and it felt very natural. She seemed pretty smart too, felt like I lucked out. But boy, I was wrong. We were at that awkward friends but not friends stage for about half a year, and then one night she drops the L bomb, like the love word. I'm totally cool with it. Let her know I feel the same way. We dated for about a year. Then shit gets weird. I post some stupid cute comment on her Facebook picture just trying to be sweet. And this dude comes in telling me I'm too slow on the draw and he is Prince Charming.
What?
Yeah. Like somebody commented on the post being like, you're too slow on the draw. I am Prince Charming. Like he already has her technically.
Yeah. Like I
Red
read that.
flags now. This dude sounds pretty confident. We've been talking about stuff kind of confident. Confront her about it and she insists they're friends. Yeah, right. And they just started talking last month. I am not stupid. Tell her either she cuts contact with him or I'm walking. She chooses the later because he's a really great guy. So some dude that you chose some dude that you just started talking to last
A
month.
month. Over the one that you already been going on for a year.
Yeah, plus you dropped the album, like you told him I love you 6 months before that. So technically you guys been together like a year and a half if you count those months. Okay. Anyway, so she's like, about a month. No, I'm sorry. She chooses the latter because he's a really great guy. Okay, whatever. I will get over it. Just another woman hell bent on wasting my time. About a month later, she comes crying back and then says she loves me and we're meant to be together. And that guy was such a dick. He fucked her and bailed, from what I understand. I know she's full of shit, but on the off chance she's serious, I have her swear that she loves me and there is no going back this time. Enter Matt Vanguard. Dora, 2 players will get the reference. I have no idea what he's talking about.
Mm-mm.
Anyway, and I'm guessing enter someone else. I set up, oh, I know what it is. I set up a fake profile with a sizable library of handsome photos from some random guy I found online. He went the fake profile route. Okay.
Okay.
Then I add enough info and friends to make it believable. Then add her and start chatting her up on his fake account. She swears left and right that this time is different. Meanwhile, Matt is scoring her number and setting up a date.
Mm.
I had an alternate phone number thanks to Text Plus, free texting and calling. I am fucking pissed. It takes a real heartless cunt to sit there confessing their love to someone they've been with a year and a half while simultaneously setting up a date with someone they have never met and know nothing about. Yeah, I am definitely burning this shallow bitch to the ground. And in parentheses says, and I even did my best to make Matt sound like some kind of idiot and kind of an asshole. She dropped the babe word, for example, and Matt responded with, "Don't call me that again, got it? I'm not your babe." Okay, so she likes assholes. Okay, good. So she's going to school and takes the bus back and forth. I know her classes run pretty late and buses don't run forever, you know? So Matt is going to pick her up after school in his super fancy car and take her on the most romantic date of her life. Or at least that's what she thinks. He conveniently does not get off work until about an hour after she gets out of class. She says that's fine and she will just study until Matt arrives. Meanwhile, I'm asking her as myself if she wants to hang out, and she says she has some extracurricular thing going on, and her friend is going to give her a ride home. Ha ha ha, fuck you. So she hits up Matt, hey, you're almost here. If not, I have to take the bus because it stops running soon. You can tell she's a little annoyed. He says, yeah, sorry, I had to do overtime. We were super busy tonight. I'm leaving now. Her, okay, can't wait to see you. Oh, you can, and you will. Time drags by. Matt is now an hour late. He's super apologetic and he's speeding to school to get her. Fuck, I just got pulled over. I should not have been speeding. I feel so bad for being late. Her, seriously? Wow. Well, get here as soon as possible. Time keeps ticking and she's pissed at that point. Matt is hours late. Finally, I break the news. Sorry, I do not go out on dates with lying whores. Her, what? What are you talking about? This is not Matt. This is Annan. Her, you guys know each other? No, I set you up to see if you're still an unfaithful cunt. And yes, you are. Then she has a fucking nerve to tell me she was not actually going to meet up with him. And are you fucking kidding me? Do not talk to me anymore. I suggest that you start walking. I think you miss your boss. Months go by and she hits me up. She's very apologetic and says the whole incident has been replaying in her mind. I tell her I appreciate it, but I'm willing to be friends, but I have a girlfriend. I did not. And even if I did not, even if I didn't, I will not date her again. She says she understands, and the subject of her falling out comes up another day. She says that her 3-hour walk of shame was the worst she had ever felt in her life. Good. It was the best I have ever felt in mine.
3 hours.
3 hours walking back. Girl, you don't have any other friends that can pick you up?
What happened with Uber?
I mean, it was 3 hours, and she's a broke college student.
I mean, I know, but hey, call somebody. Can you lend me $20? Wire me. I need an Uber. Or just
not $20. It's a 3-hour Uber ride, my dude. That's probably
no. It was 3 hours for her because she walked there.
Oh, that's true. So it would be like maybe an hour and a half.
It would be like half an hour. No. Remember, like what you do in a car in 5 minutes, it takes you like half an hour to walk. Depending of the distance and the road. So it's pretty much was like a 30 minutes ride, more or less.
Well, she's an asshole, so maybe that's why she doesn't have any friends.
Anyhow, she deserves what happens to her, which is good for you. Walk, pendeja. But besides the pendeja being walking with the walk of shame to home, what's up with hitting me up after a few months? Like, what the fuck? Like she couldn't.
Our walk of shame made me think that I was an asshole to you.
Well, I think it's that after that she couldn't get another pendejo to do the same thing. So that's why be the reason.
He was trying to go back.
Hi. Okay.
And Suki's here.
Well, Suki just stole the cow.
Oh. She just went to get the cow and
Yeah,
bye-bye.
she's like, my cow. Okay, bye.
She was like, Suki and cow out.
Yeah, she's like, my cow. She looked at
Yeah.
me like, my cow. She's
Oh,
so
that's
cute.
funny.
But yeah, so it's sad I have to get to that, but good for you, dude. Good for you.
Yeah, good for you that you. Because, okay, it's not supposed to be a good thing that you make a fake profile, but it's the only way that you got to make sure that you're not being played again.
Well, at this level, he was getting some closure for himself.
Mm.
And, as it's he experiencing himself, he's like, okay, nobody have to tell me this. This is how it's going to go. This is how it's always going to be. So might as well just fuck that.
Yeah.
It's like nobody else can tell her, and like, oh, somebody just told you this, and that. No, 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 no. No, that's it. Fucked up. Bye. Nothing else. So good for you, my dude. Like the beautiful lady to find, she could have just put her legs out in the middle of the street to get a ride home, since she doesn't have no issue doing that on Facebook, apparently.
It
Lying
was kind of dangerous for her to walk home by herself at night. It
again,
was kind of
could
dangerous.
have called a family member, ordered me $20 or ordered me an Uber or whatever, a friend or something, that she didn't think of that.
She probably didn't want to tell them what happened.
That's her problem.
Yeah. She probably was ashamed of what she did.
That's her problem. So well done, my guy. Kudos to you.
Yeah, the top comment says, petty, nothing. This is pro.
Yeah, this is no pet. Yeah, that's right. That was a pretty revenge story. So like, no, no. I wish some
Yeah,
of these
another
people
person
woke up.
says, it's not over the top at all. That's what I like so much about this story. She did not lose her job. She was not humiliated in front of her family. Her friends probably did not even notice. She just had to go on a small hike. It takes a special kind of evil to come up with that kind of giant setup, only to give her a little nudge like that. With that amount of effort, he could have made her life miserable for years. Bravo, Seer.
Which is true. So kudos for him. Another one that handled things very elegantly, unlike me today.
A lot of people is like, because some people say, a lot of people, the other L word, lesbians, it's love Scott was not trying to trick you. Later, I am lesbians with you. People is like trying to make up what's the L word.
God. But
Yeah. Oh,
do he
okay.
have
So this story was posted 11 years ago.
Oh my God.
11 years ago. I don't know how I found it. Because I was looking for men and women cheaters. I was trying not to keep it, to just one gender.
Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Because somebody sometimes can be very pushy toward one specific side.
Yeah. But somebody asked something about, oh my God, I lost it. Somebody told him about, I hope you find someone good for you. And he said something about, oh yeah, I already did. Oh yeah, somebody said she deserved it. I hope you'll find someone nice for you if you want to. And OP says, I already have. She's the one who told me to post it here actually. She loves my revenge stories. I have a lot. So he's the master petty revenge king.
No, but that was very good. It wasn't in like the other commenter said. It was not fucking petty. You don't humiliate in front of anybody. It was just her shame eating herself alive, and between you two, it was just between one and another. That's it. No more, no less. So kudos to you, my guy, and kudos to your new girl for encouraging you.
The right one always comes.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. So the story number 3, it's kind of crazy. It made me a little bit sad, but
Not like the
it was
last week cancer lady, right?
not like what?
Not like the last week cancer lady.
We cancel lady?
The lady from the girl that have cancer that the mom was trying to.
Oh no, that's sad.
Not that level. Okay, good.
Not a level of sad.
For those of you who haven't watched last week episode, it was one particular story that was very heartbreaking and very infuriating. So that's still running on the back of my mind until today's day. So if you haven't seen our previous episode, I don't know what the heck you're waiting for. So you better go and check it out now, so you understand what we're talking about. Okay, Denise, let's proceed.
Okay, good. Story number 3 comes from the subreddit Best of Redditor update. And the title is I saw videos of my fiance cheating during her bachelorette party. Yeah. So I cannot believe I'm involved in a story like this. I have not actually talked to anyone about what happened, even though a lot of people are trying. I think I just need to vent a little before I talk to anyone. My
Mm.
girlfriend and I were together 4 years and engaged to be married. Last weekend, she had her bachelorette party. I did not have a problem with it, especially after what she told me was the plan. Her and some friends were going to rent an Airbnb or something, a big place with like 4 bedrooms, and they were just going to get trash and party and hang out. So the day of the party, she was at my place, a 2 bedroom apartment. One room I use as a home office. I am a self-employed investor. She makes all of the arrangements and goes to meet her friends. We texted a little, but as the party warmed up, we stopped, and I figured they were just having fun. After midnight, I start getting ready for bed and notice that the computer in my office is not turned off. Rather, the black screen was just a screensaver. It turns out fiancé had not logged out and her messenger was still open on the computer. There was a group chat where her and the girls had been planning everything. A lot of videos were uploaded to the chat. I was a little curious and I started watching some of the videos. Most of them were pretty innocent, just a group of 15 girls getting drunk and stoned, dancing, and whatever. Then there was a video of a woman going to the front door, and about 10 guys entered the apartment. I did not know who they were, and I did not recognize anyone. There were a couple of videos of the guys and girls dancing and drinking. Then the worst happened. A video started off my fiance making out with a guy on the sofa. She stops and rolls over and starts making out with a second guy. Then there was a video of her and the 2 guys going into a bedroom. There was also a video of them coming out that accordingly to the timestamps was 5 minutes later, but that does not mean anything. For all I know, the videos were an hour apart and they were all just uploaded at the same time. Seeing all this was like a sledgehammer to the guy. I walked into the bathroom because I thought I would be sick. I was not, but I feel like I paced back and forth in the apartment for about 30 minutes. Then I poured myself a rocks glass full of whiskey and chugged it down. I saved the videos and then made one of my own. Just a short little selfie video of me saying, "Hi, this is my name, your ex-fiance. Just wanted to say I saw the videos from the party and the wedding is off. I hope it was worth it."
Mhm.
I am glad I saved the videos because in less than 10 minutes they were all deleted and my phone started blowing up, but I did not answer any calls or text. At first it was just my girlfriend texting saying she can explain and it's not what it looks like. Then her friends joined in and I ignored everyone and did not respond. Then suddenly I got a request for a video chat and I will admit my curiosity got the better of me. I answered the call but did not say anything. It was my fiancée sitting in front of the camera and she looked like she had been crying and the other friends just around her. I really only know maybe 4 of the friends, but I recognize a lot of the other. First, she started apologizing but kept saying it was not what it looks like, it was just a party and the guys coming over was not planned or anything like that. She said it might have looked bad, but nothing happened. When I did not say anything, she just kept going on with more of the same, and her friends backed her up. The more I did not speak, the more hysterical she got. Eventually, she admitted to kissing the 2 guys, but dumped the blame on her friends, who took all the responsibility for what, which surprised me a little. She said the kisses did not mean anything, and that's all that happened. Then she seemed to remember the video of her going into the bedroom and she started screaming that it was just a joke and nothing happened. All of the other women confirmed it was just a joke and that my fiance had walked into the room, then turned around and walked out again. This just keep going on and they just keep repeating themselves. Eventually, everyone got quiet, and all I said was, "Is there anything else to add?" She said no, and I just ended the video call. I went to social media and changed my relationship status to single and posted that the wedding was off, and if anyone had bought a present, they should feel free to return it. Fiancé saw the post and is freaking out even more and just keeps insisting that all she did was kiss and nothing else. I sent her a text saying if I suspect that her or any of her friends lie about what happened or try to make me the bad guy, then I will post all the videos online. Right now, no one else knows what is happening. This was a couple of days ago, and everything for the wedding is canceled, and my fiance just keeps pursuing me. Any advice on what should I do from here? Oh my god.
Um,
Wow.
I mean, I don't know what he's asking for. He already have the videos.
I will not be able to forgive that.
And of course, her friends are backing her up. They probably bought the guys to come in. So,
It's just very sad.
which it could be, obviously, it could be, like one of those people that they hire for those type of services for the bachelorette, which is completely understandable. But at the same time,
You don't have to make out with them. That's not part of the package.
exactly. So whether they're coming at you, it's up to you to take it in or refuse it. It's not like they have a gun in front of in your head. They're like, you have to kiss it.
Yeah, exactly.
So you people, before you say your shit, remember, you get on your shit because you do shit. So don't come to say that the shit stink after you poop because you shit. And in this case, girl, your friends shit on you and you shit on yourself.
Yeah.
So that's why your ex fiance say like, well, since she's already shitted herself, I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with this stinkiness of this shit. Well, it's a lot of shit words, but you guys got it.
Shit.
So she was the shareholder. And now, like, what? Why do you have what's wrong with people? If they do say like it's done, it's over, and you put a post that shit it's
Done.
and if you put a gift like return your shit, what is to continue persisting in there?
It made me, this one made me sad because they were like together for so long, and she's going to the bachelorette party, and he's all like, he's happy, and he starts watching just put yourself in that situation. You start watching the videos of them having fun, and you're just like, oh, this is cute, they're having fun, blah blah blah, this is the person I'm gonna marry. And then all of a sudden you see her like kissing other guys and then going to the bedroom with someone else, and you just like, your whole world crumbles completely.
I can just imagine after he said that, like, he might say like, oh, this is a person I'm marrying. I'm like, hell no. It's hard, and nobody says it's easier because it's the emotional toll, the time invested, the appreciation, how much you care for the person, and emotionally invested you are in the person.
But at least find out before they get married.
Yeah, and that doesn't give the right to nobody to play with somebody else's feelings. So,
Mm-mm.
but that good them I do keep the videos. So it's like if you keep jodiendo, everybody will know about this shit. So fuck off.
Fuck off.
Yeah, this was not sad at all, Denise.
Okay, fine. Sorry.
It was well deserved.
It made me feel sad because I put myself on tissues, and I could feel how that will make me very sad. So I was like, okay, poor guy. But he was very strong.
And he will survive, and he will find somebody worth.
Oh, definitely.
So let's just call it a day, my friend. You did it. Read that shit.
Look at your face.
Read it. If he's still with her, I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna say like Winkling. I swear.
The update is pretty simple. Everything has been called off and canceled. The
Okay.
wedding is officially not happening. I got the ring back and all of her stuff is moved out. She's staying with her parents for now. We did talk a little bit. It was mostly just her begging and apologizing and crying. She keeps insisting that all she did was kiss the guys, and she has never done anything like this before, and she promises it will never happen again. Part of me really wanted to believe her, but the problem is that this incident puts our entire relationship in doubt. I think she may be telling the truth, but again, the point is there is no way to know. If it is true that her friends pressure her to do it, then how can I believe they never did it before? We kept going around in circles because ultimately there is no way I can be sure. She says she will do anything, including cutting off her friends and only ever drink around me. She really blasted her friends online, saying if the party had stuck to the original plan, she will still be getting married, so maybe she already cut them off. All I can say is that at the moment I am single. And
Okay.
I am just going to live my life. Probably take some time to myself after getting out of a 4-year relationship. That's crazy. What's crazy is that a couple of her friends are also texting me just to talk. I have not responded yet because, well, it's hard to trust them. Thanks again to everyone who expressed sympathy, and I hope none of you here need to deal with anything like this in the future. You know what? Now I'm thinking, what if the friends were jealous of her relationship and wanted her man, and this is why they did it? They got her drunk, they got these guys in, and they told the guys to just try to get her to kiss them, and all these things on purpose. And all the time they were planning to just send those videos to.
To the husband.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a possibility.
It will be because why else are you texting your girlfriend's ex fiance and be like, can we just talk? You know?
Especially when everything already has been concluded, cut
Mm-hmm.
off, and done. So it's
Mm-hmm.
not trying to be like you know, like the
The
one that.
security friend that you're gonna end up with. Fuck that. Those are not your friends, girl. If you read this, these are not your friends. You fucked up, and now you just gotta, on to the things that happen. Consequences, girl.
Motherfuckers on your shit.
And if you are him, then I sincerely hope you find someone who deserves you and you find happiness in your future. But take your time. Take your time to heal. Take your time
There's
to.
no rush on
No
healing.
rush. Mm-mm.
Nobody is, the world doesn't revolve around
One person.
one person. So just go with it. Her friend, walk her too,
Okay.
and live your life.
Yes. Are we ready to go to the other story? You want to read some comments first?
Read some comments. I'm interested to see what they're gonna say. To see if people got
Yeah.
into the same conclusion as we did. Well, as we did with her friend, being the emotional support.
Again, this was posted 2 years ago. And the first comment says, OP dodged a bullet. Good on him for standing firm. Okay, people is making fun because at the end of his update, it says, sent from my iPad. Because it's what he, when you send an email, it says sent from iPhone or sent from, yeah, so this one says sent from my iPad. So people is laughing at that. So the top comment says, OP dodge a bullet, good on him for standing firm, sent from my LG dishwasher. Yeah. And then second comment says, all I did was kiss the other guys. Okay, and for a lot of people, that's enough to warrant breaking things off. If plans had not changed, I'd still be getting married. No, if you kept your tongue and every other part to yourself, you had still be getting married. Maybe her friends encouraged her to cheat, but they did not tie her down and make her do it. If
Gracias.
someone is going to cheat either of their own volition or because they cannot stand and peer pressure, they will find a way to do it in a freaking monster. And the fact that his ex cannot take an ounce of accountability for her own behavior, he dodged a bullet. Man. People saying, don't
That's,
forget that at first she said nothing happened. Then she finally admitted to the kissing. So she's a liar. Not to mention having and sharing videos of all of this, she's also messy. The kind of mess he's not. So all in all, good for him for finding an ending. There is no, I don't see any comments from OP. I don't think he commented at all.
I mean, he wouldn't have the strength to make many further comments on that. Let's be honest,
Yeah,
because it's you know it's just discouraging. It's like a slap on the face.
it is. It really is, sadly.
But like we say, well, nobody seems to get into the same conclusion as you did with a friend.
No, I don't see it anywhere.
They haven't thought that far in, which
I
is
don't, at least I didn't see that at the beginning because I only read like the top
the
comments.
top
I don't know
comments.
if
Oh,
anybody.
okay. Who knows? Probably. Yeah. I'm sure somebody have come out with the same kind of idea. Oh my god! But anyhow, bless you. So now that we have read this beautiful story, let's see if Denise have a fourth story for us.
We do. We have a fourth story. Yes, I was just trying to see what you told me. Oh, wait.
Ooh,
Oh, okay. Somebody says, thanks for highlighting the sent from my iPad notification because, yes. And OP says, you're the first commenter to mention that. Haha. I thought it was hysterical. All this infidelity, lying, and heartbreak, and then sent from my iPad. It's the perfect comedic relief to me.
I mean, I mean, it's nothing else to what is to us? What else is to be?
Yeah. You
So
have to pick the best.
yeah.
The
So
situation we've been if you laugh at sent from my iPad thing. Okay.
yeah, but the
Let's go
thing
to
is,
story number 4.
yeah. Before we move on to story number 4,
Mm-hmm.
you better be sure of the bitches you're around with, because like Denise says, you don't know if your bestie are trying to be your ex bestie and be from your maid or owner to be the groom. I mean the bride.
Right. Yeah. You never know.
So
People are fucked up.
I'm sorry, girl, if you were just you know the little puppet going around, but it's a lesson for everybody here to learn, especially for the girl. So
Mm-hmm.
okay, now we can go to the next story. Let's pass this bitch behind
Yeah.
to the next petty person.
Well, this one is comes from the subreddit Threw Off My Chest.
Oh,
And the title is He Cheated. He really cheated. Says, I am on mobile and I'm typing through my tears. Yesterday, I, 26 female, got a hey girly DM from an old college friend, G, 27 female, about my husband, R, 28 male. As far as I knew, she was living in a different city, but apparently she moved to our city like 8 months ago. She sent me screenshots of their messages and their sext and had selfies of them after they fuck. Why? I have been busy at work and I admit I'm not spending as much time as home, but he's the love of my life and I've never thought he could do something like this. I confronted R and he admitted it right away. He said it was supposed to be a one-time thing. He and G met up for dinner when she moved, but things progressed. So they started dating. Yes, dating. She had no idea about me. He does not post me on his socials because his online presence is dedicated to his personal fitness business. So she just assumed he was a fit, handsome, single guy. He never mentioned me once. It was only when G started mentioning marriage and kids that R got nervous and dodgy and mentioned trouble with his ex-wife if they were to get married. The ex-wife being me, his wife of 4 years. She mentioned this because, drumroll, she's 3 months pregnant. Thinking they were exclusive, she has not slept with anyone else, which means the baby is his. his. She Googled my name and found out that not only we were together, but we were fucking married. 4 years of marriage, 3 more years of dating, down the drain. I told Art to get the fuck out and he tried to argue, but he knew he had no chance. He's staying at a friend's house, and after lurking on Reddit for so long, I texted him my entire reason for kicking him out, and he sent an apology reply admitting to everything, so I have it all in writing. I'm still messaging G. She feels totally awful about the whole situation, and I really feel for her. We have actually become close in the last day or two, as weird as that sounds. But we are both in the middle of some trauma and leaning on each other's has helped. I am leaving him, if that was not clear. G also says she wants nothing to do with art except for child support. I texted him to come over tomorrow to talk, and he said he would. I contacted a lawyer this morning and sent her everything I have. She replied after about 2 hours and said this case will not be a problem. Basically, it was a slam dunk. She also offered to mention the case to a colleague in family court, but G has not made her mind up about that yet. She's just as overwhelmed about this as I am. I am just grateful I did not have kids with this son of a bitch. I am still young and hot, while ours is a gross cheating cheater. I'm sorry, yeah, a gross cheating cheater. Anyway, not really looking for advice here. I am aware of my way forward. I just wanted to get this through off my chest. And then there's one edit, and it says, I genuinely thank you all for the advice regarding G. I will be cutting contact after she gets her test results back. Edit 2, you were all right. G is up to something. Tomorrow, once I've had some sleep, I will update further, but thank you for your advice. I want to know what the comments were.
When was this post?
This was posted 1 year ago.
Okay, so we have an update. Look for that update, woman.
Wait, let me read some comments. The top comment says, I doubt G is not going to accept his apologies. There is a child involved. Do not get too close to her or tell her anything of the substance. And then some people say, best advice right here. And then the second comment says, be cautious with her. She might be feigning feeling guilt to get closer to you, possibly to ensure your separation so she can start anew with him. While you should not doubt your decision to separate, be vigilant to avoid being betrayed again, especially by her. Yeah, a lot of people say, like, be careful. She's not ready to talk to a lawyer at this point. She might end up marrying him after your divorce is finalized. Whoa.
What does she cares about that?
Yeah, everybody's telling her that. And OP does answer, that's such a good point. I think for now it's okay, but I will certainly be limiting my contact with her for the reason you have given. Thank you. Okay.
What's your thoughts on this? Did she have anything else to update us on?
There is an update.
Read the fucking update, woman.
There is an update. It says, well, what an update. I have for you all. Last night I got into a huge argument with R over the phone, talking about how I'm a bitch for breaking up with him and plenty of other nasty things. R is the husband, remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Through the night I was anxious and insomniatic. I'm guessing she had insomnia. So as per so much of your advice, I started distancing myself from G. She sensed this and things blew up. She went into a rage and told me she had known about me. She knew I got married through mutual friends on Instagram. My profile is private, but friends and family posted about the wedding. So G saw our wedding photos. So that was 4 years ago, okay? She knew she was married. G texted me this morning after waking up to so many texts. She called me a fake bitch who makes up circumstances and lies about details. I blocked her after that in my post. In my post and my text, I was as accurate as possible without divulging too many details. I was also feeling petty from lack of sleep, so I did tag R in an IG story telling everyone he was a cheater, and a few people responded saying they unfollow or block him. I deleted it after 3 hours, but I know there were screenshots taken and the damage has been done. He called early this morning asking to talk, but I say everything was better say over text. So I had receipts and he obliged. He basically said he will accept the divorce and he gave me almost everything I asked for, which is our TV and my car since he contributed to some payments. We do not have many flashy things other than our gaming consoles and neither of us is interested in the other. This obviously was not legally binding, but I imagine it's a good ammo in the divorce. R came by before work to get a bunch of his things and we were able to talk face to face. He apologized and asked, almost begged for my forgiveness. Remembering comments about my dignity, I politely but firmly declined. He actually took this pretty well and asked me if I had any questions. I asked him what the fuck happened. According to R, G contacted him before she even moved. As many suspected, she knew about me from the beginning, but simply did not care. She did not say outright that she was trying to get pregnant, but she gloated to her friends about having unprotected sex with R many times, so it's definitely suspicious as hell. He said that he just could not resist her. To be quite frank, Reddit, I'm hotter than her, there's no question. That is the one thing about this whole situation that brings me a little bit of a light. Oh, and as predicted by so many of you, G and R are apparently still in a relationship. They're planning on keeping the baby, and get this, 2 or 3 hours after I wrote this out, he posted the gender reveal on his public Instagram. Like I never fucking existed. He's trying to get rent money from me, but there is not a chance in hell I will be giving a cent to him. In fact, I will be taking nearly everything. He knows he does not stand a chance of getting any of the furniture that I paid for or the vinyls I bought. Fuck him. So many comments have great advice, so I am so grateful. I have officially cut off G and I'm in the process of cutting off R outside of the divorce. I am living comfortably by myself in our apartment. I have a decent salary so I can afford it, but I let our landlord know that I will be ending the lease in 2 months. He has a studio available, but I'm not sure I will take it. For now, I'm in contact with my lawyer who says this whole process can be done in 6 months if everything goes well. I have a ton of hope for my future and I truly appreciate all of you who commented on my first post. I might post a further update, I might not. Regardless, I will get a happy ending and I'll be able to start fresh without him. Good riddance.
That was nothing.
That was nothing, that she planned everything.
That's what I'm saying, like almost nothing.
Almost nothing. That's all that happened.
Bueno.
So that was, when was the update? That was a year ago. And there is one more update, 170 days ago. That would be like,
read it, please.
I don't know, like 6 months ago, right?
No, 100 what?
And 70.
Oh yeah, more than 6, almost 7 months.
It's 365 days. Well, I'm not good at math these days, so I'm sorry if I'm wrong. So this one, the title is My Ex-Husband Cheated on His Girlfriend, and I am glad.
That's the update on the
update.
The title of the update?
It's another update 170 days ago that says, okay. My ex-husband cheated on his girlfriend, and I am glad. My 27 female ex-husband R of 4 years cheated on me last year with a college friend of mine, G, and she ended up pregnant. I left him and he moved in with G. They had the baby. I have not kept up with them ever since. As I'm sure everyone is surprised, R cheated on G. I found out through a friend who still follows G on socials because she made a post blasting him and all of his actions. And oh man, what a blast. This kind was the kind of post that's once in a lifetime. G aired all of the dirty laundry and it was a hell of a post. I don't know how to pronounce it. G found out R had given her some STD. She did not specify which, but implied it was treatable. And for some reason, she stayed with him. Likely the baby they had just had. Likely because of the baby they just had. But later she found out he's been cheating since before she even had the baby. Anyway, G found out she was pregnant with their second baby. She told R, and he was so excited, and they went out to celebrate. R got a little too drunk and made some weird fucking comments that made G think something was very wrong. He'd given G his phone passcode, and after he passed out, she checked his text, and he had, and I quote, two fucking bitches he was texting in his recent messages. I am glad. I will not say G ruined my life because she didn't, but she planned to separate me and R, and she succeeded, and she's getting her just desserts. She's going to be a single mother of two young children, and it's because she was so adamant on being with my ex, even though he was a cheater. He got a taste of infidelity and he could not stop, and now she's suffering. I hate it for G's kids. They will grow up with a mom who craves chaos, and they will not get the life that they deserve. And I fear her second baby will inherit whatever STI R gave G. I hope and I pray R will take responsibility for his children because he wanted kids at some point and he's great with kids. But oh man, I dodged so many bullets. I feel kind of bad that I'm happy, but karma came for them. And I'm not to doubt the universe is this is the universe ways of balancing itself. I will just keep going to therapy, doing my thing, and keeping my peace. As always, I will be just fine. Top comment says, you know the saying, how you get him is how you lose him. She learned that the hard way.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
And the worst part is that for this girl, he put her two kids. No,
Yep.
what? Two.
Two.
So now that one is, I don't want to say she's screwed now with two kids and by herself, but it's not a cute way to put it, I guess.
I mean, what were you expecting? He was a cheater.
I mean, if he left his wife or his side chick, what made you think that he would not do the same to you?
Thank you.
Like that comment, like she said, how you met him is how they get you. It's the same way that they treat you. So, well deserved. Very good. Glad. And glad that you have that. I just imagine herself in a Sunday morning with her phone on Facebook, drinking her tea, and I'm like,
But like, girl, what were you expecting?
and then she probably do it like the screen recording. I'm like, let me just for references, let me just save this. So every time that I
I mean, she found out because of a friend. She doesn't have her in social media, so her friend does and told her about this. So she's probably got a screenshot and she went, ooh, Chisme time.
I'm like, good.
Be glad it's not your life. I love that you said at the end, as always, I will be fine. Going to therapy, caring about myself, working on myself, where their life goes to.
And on top of all the nonsense going on, she came out clean. You know? So the other one unfortunately got the worst part of this guy. So this one, I think she got out of there before things got worse with the guy. So who knows how many at the same time. But good for you, girl. Good for you. You got your value, you got your shit together, and you got to enjoy your tea ajeno. No era tuyo, pero, you know, that's the one that enjoys it the most.
Yeah, exactly. When it doesn't involve you.
That guy. So I'm glad this one in a positive note for the OP. Yeah. And, you know, like you say, the universe took care of everything. So
I hope you guys enjoyed this Cheers episode because it had a lot of tea.
Do. And we're still debating whether the title will be. So
yeah, that's true.
It's probably going to be like snitch on the squeak. I'm still working on it, okay, people?
Okay, for those of you who are just listening and not watching, you didn't see my face of what? I think I like I don't know. I like cheaters gonna cheat, but it might be too basic. But the one that you said, I don't know.
Okay. I will
Let's
try
keep brainstorming.
if I don't come out with something good, let's keep the basic one. Sometimes basic is good. No, okay. Mind you, I'm not calling you basic. I'm just saying your title is basic. Just correction. And you called at the beginning of the speaker anyways. She called herself a base bitch. It's not my fault.
I did it.
Don't worry. When I edit it, I will screenshot the whole part, make a screen record, and send it over to you, my darling.
As
So there
proof.
is no evidence. Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed this episode. Like usual, put some love, send this over, and until next time, bye.
Bye.